if we want to find the least common multiple of 12ab cubed and 8a squared b, one way you can think of it is your goal is to force both of them to be the same. So if I want to force them to be the same, what I need to first do is figure out what are they made out of. Starting with the number 12. If I make a factor tree for 12, two numbers that multiply together to get 12 are 2 and 6. You could have used 3 and 4. But if I go with 2 and 6, 2 is prime, so I'm going to bring that down. And then 6 is made out of 2 times 3. Then let's bring down our variables. I also have a b cubed, so it's made out of a times b times b times b. Now what we've just done is written down what is that made out of. Okay, now let's figure out what is this one made out of. The number 8 is 2 multiplied by 4. 2 is prime, so I'm just going to bring down the 2. 4 is 2 times 2. And then a squared b is a times b. Now if my goal is to make these exactly the same, you kind of ask yourself, what does this one need? Well, let's make a comparison. This one only has 2 2's, and this one has 3 2's. So it's going to need an extra 2. What else it needs is this one has a single A, and this one has a couple of A's, so this one needs an extra A. This one only has a B, and this one has plenty of those. So far, this one just needs a 2A. Now, if we look at this one, what does it need? Well, it already has 3 2's. This one has 2 A's, so it's got plenty of those. B's, though, this one has a B, and that one has 3 B's. So this one needs a couple of B's. What else does this one need besides a couple of B's to make it identical to that one? Yeah, what do you think?
3.
Yeah, it needs a 3. So we're going to also put it needs a 3. So now, what are they if they're the same? If I put a 2A, 2, 2, 3A, B, 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 we just made it something. If I make this one 2, 2, 2, 3, B, B, A, B, what is that? Well, it's 2, 2, 2, 3, A, B, B, B. See how I can force this one to be that, and I can force this one to be that. So what are they when they're the same is like, what is the least common multiple? So let's put all that together. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 3 is 24. A to the second, B to the third, or B cubed. Okay, so let's do that one more time with just a little bit different one. Okay, so I want to force the 6w and the 8x cubed to be the same. So step 1, let's figure out what are they made out of. Well, the 6w is made out of 2 times 3 times w. The 8x cubed is made out of 8's 2 times 4, bring down the 2. The 4 is 2 times 2. And then x cubed is x times x times x. I want to make these the same. So what does this one need? Well, that one has 3 2's, and this one only has 1 2. So it needs an extra couple of 2's. This one has x, 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 and this one doesn't have any x's, so it needs all those x's. What does this one need? Well, it has more than enough 2's, but see how it doesn't have a 3? So it needs a 3. And this one does not have a w, so it needs a w. So if I put this together with this, or I put this together with this, then these guys would be the same. So in other words, what is that if they're the same? Well, looking at what we have here, we have 2, 2, 2. They both have 2, 2, 2. They have a 3, 3. They have a W, and an X, 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 and an X, X, X. Just put all that together. It's the same. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 3 is 24. WX cubed. And there is our least common multiple. So quick recap. Figure out what are they made out of. Then decide what do they need that the other one doesn't have. And then now you've got what they are if they're the same, which is your least common multiple.